Hi, and welcome to Focal Point on AFR Talk. Brian Fisher is my name, congenial, convivial, and amiable. As always, great to have you in the conversation. You know, we're coming up on the Christmas season, and we've got a special deal for you here at AFA to get your 2013 Christmas buttons with the phrase, "A light has dawned." That's a quote from Isaiah 9:2. Isaiah 9:2 reads, "The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who dwelt in a land of deep darkness, on them has light shone." So never too early to start planning how you or your business or your church or your family is going to reach out into your communities this Christmas season. You can do it with one of these buttons. They're beautiful buttons, beautifully designed, and it'll be a living testimony to the truth of the Christmas season, the truth of the Christmas message, what Christmas is all about. A light has dawned. Can be a great conversation starter, a way to demonstrate your faith to those in your community. This Christmas button campaign, we started this here at AFA back in 2006. We have a fresh design theme every year since then. You can get buttons in packs of 10. The price that you'll get will include shipping and handling, all included. Wear them and share them. Go to afastore.net, afastore.net, or call 877-927-4917. That's 877-927-4917. Wear them and share them. Now, one other thing before we jump into what's developing on Capitol Hill with regard to this, what I call Chernobyl care, because it's a total meltdown. I subscribe to a daily email that comes out from William Fedimer called American Minute. I would encourage you to go there. That's where I got the quote from Chief Justice John Marshall. And again, I want to read that to you, because you'll say, you know, this happens to me on Twitter all the time. I talk all the time about how this is a Christian nation. People challenge me on that. No, we're not. Well, here is John Marshall, the fourth Chief Justice of the United States of America. In fact, the Liberty Bell that cracked when they were honoring him in his death. They were ringing it to honor his death, and the Liberty Bell cracks. That's John Marshall, fourth Chief Justice. Listen to this. The American population, this is 1833. This is not some evangelist. This is the Chief Justice of the United States of the Supreme Court. The American population is entirely Christian, and with us, Christianity and religion are identified. Hard to get any clearer and more straightforward than that. Now, you might have seen this story that came up in a city in Florida. They're fighting to protect a city seal. This is the city of DeLand, Florida. They've got a city seal. They've used it for 131 years. It contains a picture of a red heart that's over the top of an image of a ship's anchor and a Christian cross, so to indicate their connection with shipping and with all of that, and their faith, their Christianity. They got a cross there to symbolize that they're a people of faith, they're a seagoing people, people of faith, and they have a heart. They're people of compassion. So that's what the city seal. Now, the Americans United for Separation of Church and State are in a big snit over this, and they're trying to get this declared unconstitutional, violation of the First Amendment. And I want to remind you again, it is simply impossible. It is impossible. It is flatly impossible. It is absolutely impossible. It is totally impossible for a city to do anything that violates the First Amendment when it comes to religious liberty. It is impossible for a city to do anything that violates the First Amendment. Why? Because the First Amendment was written to restrain Congress. What is the first word in the First Amendment? Congress shall make no law. It restricts, it restrains, it ties the hands of Congress and Congress alone. A city is not Congress. Therefore, a city cannot possibly be in violation of the First Amendment, at least if we take the First Amendment as it was given to us by the founders. And don't forget, it's never been amended. First Amendment reads the same way it read in 1789, never been tampered with, never been changed, means the same thing today it meant then, which means that a city cannot possibly violate the First Amendment. A school can't violate the First Amendment. A city council can't violate the First Amendment for one simple reason. They are not Congress. Now, Rob, if we can, let's shift gears just a little bit. And